What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the Joan Gamper trophy match. Barcelona winning 1-0 against Elche with Griezmann scoring in the second minute, assisted by Jordi Alba. Overall, the performance is very disappointing. We expected a lot more. We expected that Koeman was going to go with his strongest team and play the way that he wanted to play with the intensity that he wanted to play. Starting lineups on the screen right now, it is Neto on goal. It was Roberto at right back, PK along the center back positions, Jordi Alba at left back. Two holding midfielders were Busquets and De Jong. Cam was Coutinho. On the right, it was Griezmann. On the left was Ansu Fati coming back from injury. And up front was Leo Messi. Now in the game, Messi and Griezmann interchanged a lot. So maybe that's something we could look forward to from Koeman. A lot of interchanging between the front four. Overall, the performance was disappointing. Now, we did have a lot of opportunities, but we did not finish them. De Jong in the first half, 1v1. Trincao. Dembele had some chances. Ansu Fati had a lot of chances at the beginning of the second half. So I won't go too hard on Koeman just because, it is preseason at the end of the day. Now, there were rumors at the beginning of the game, before the game started a few hours before kickoff, that Ronald Koeman has told Ricky Puig that he will not be included in his plans. After watching that game, Ricky Puig would walk into that midfield. I do not understand why every single manager we have do not trust Ricky Puig. Valverde didn't trust him, Quique Setién didn't trust him, and now Ronald Koeman doesn't trust him. Us Barcelona fans see it. He is our best midfielder since the COVID break, since the restart, since we played Real Mallorca. Since that day, he's been our best midfielder. And yet again, he's not given this opportunity. Rumors are that he's going to get a first-team number, and he's going to be in the first team, but we'll get little minutes. Some rumors are saying that he may get a loan move, but we'll talk about it in another video. Let's talk about the performance. Let's go through the player ratings real quick. Neto and goal, I'll give him an 8 just because of that save that he made that could have made us go to penalties. Because I think it goes straight to penalty in the Joan Gamper. I don't think there's any extra time, so that saved us. So I'll give him an 8. Roberto to me today was a 4, absolutely woeful on that right back position. He had maybe 100 attempts at a cross, maybe 1 or 2 connected. One of them with the Ansu Fati header was wide. Missed chance from Ansu, but it's a good cross from Roberto. Other than that, Roberto was absolutely poor. And just shows you why we need a right back. PK, I'll give him a 7. I think he did well. Average performance from him. Didn't have much to do. Headers here and there. Played out from the back. Did have that one slip up for the Elche where he tried to flick it with his right foot. Ended up hitting off his butt and then almost going to the Elche defender to equalize. Lenglet gets an 8. I think he's much better than PK today. Lenglet, we have a defender, Lenglet. I've been telling you guys he's the silent warrior. He has been absolutely brilliant the past season and a half. So I'd watch out for him. He should be in contention in the competition for one of the best center backs in the world, in my opinion. Another brilliant performance from him. Left back from Jordi Alba, I'll give him a 4 as well. Absolutely woeful again. Just shows why we need fullbacks. Did assist Griezmann for the first goal. After that, he cannot press. Like, I'm watching him press. He'd press some guy and then just walk back. That's not the point of pressing. The point of pressing is keep the intensity going, keep it fast. And another dreadful performance from Jordi Alba just shows why we need a left back. CDM position, we're going to start with Sergio Busquets. Played only an hour. I'll give him a 7. I think he did really well in the first half. A lot of interceptions. But obviously, his lack of pace and his age didn't really help in the intensity that we wanted to play with the high pressure. But won't criticize him on that too much. Next up, De Jong. I'll give De Jong a 7 as well. Did really well in that aspect that we talked about. Busquets did miss a 1v1. Other than that, very average performance from him. In the center attacking midfield position next, we have Philippe Coutinho. I will give Coutinho a 6. I think 6 is average, and then 7 is just a little bit above. So we'll go with 6. I do think for the Trincao Messi did really well. Lost the ball. Nice chip pass between the two defenders. I do think he linked up well with Messi and Griezmann, but didn't have that final prowess, that final finesse that we want to see from him. Did get one of his long shots in just wide as well. Just need a little bit more enthusiasm from Coutinho. Keep in mind he's just coming back to Barcelona, so we'll give him time with that. Left wing, Ansu Fati. I'll give Ansu Fati a 7. I think his first half kind of quiet. Second half really came into it. A lot of chances in the second half. Should have had at least a goal today, but didn't quite find the back of the net. Had that header, driven shot, then he handballed when he went around the keeper, and he still missed the net even though the defender tickled him out, so we won't criticize him on that. just coming back from his hip injury as well, so we can't really, you know, let him get back into his mojo. 7 out of 10 for him is fair. Next up, we're going to rate Leonardo Messi. I'll give Messi a 7 out of 10, according to his standards, of course. You know, played the full 90 minutes, got into the mojo, doing Messi things, had a couple free kicks. But same with Coutinho in the sense that he didn't have that final prowess, final, you know, finish end product kind of thing. I don't really know how to phrase it, but I think I understand what I mean. You know, Elche defenders were taking him out left, right, and center. He had that one chance where I thought he was injured when he rolled his ankle on the turf. He came out okay, so that's good. So 7 out of 10 for Messi. Antoine Griezmann, I'll give him a 7 as well. Did really, really well in the first half. I was really having, you know, high hopes. Got into the box, interchanged with Messi really well, came back to defend, had some nice slide tackles, connected well with Coutinho, and of course got the goal. Hopefully we can see more of that. He can get that more on a consistent basis, and then we can see the best of Antoine Griezmann. Now the subs that came on, we had Dembele come on, Trincao, Pedri, and Miralem Pjanic came on for his debut. All played less than half an hour, so we'll just give them all a standard 6. Trincao did have that one chance. Pedri had another chance as well. Dembele really didn't get into the game that much. Had, you know, a couple, you know, take-ons. Didn't really do much. Pjanic, obviously his passing was great. Had that long shot at the end. Wish he finished that, but, you know, can't really criticize him for that. They had a nice tactical foul at the end as well. So, all average performers, will give them all a 6. Manager today, I'll give him a 1 just because he said that Ricky pushing on his plans for the rest of the season. Alright, we'll rate him for real. In the game, I'll give him an average 6. Lineup was, you know, good, but wish we saw. I'm surprised we didn't see any defensive changes, you know. Todibo wasn't called up. Araha was on the bench, I believe. Semedo, maybe don't want Semedo because he may go to Wolves. They don't want to, you know, get him injured or, you know. But I do prefer Semedo over Roberto at the moment because, you know, Semedo has that pace, and at least when he makes a cross, he knows he'll connect. Otherwise, he'll just pass it short. And that's so, yeah, Coleman will get a 6 from me. And let's hope that at the important game this weekend against Villarreal, Sunday, 9 p.m. local time kickoff, that, you know, we get the result and we put in their performance as well. Overall, today was disappointing, but we have to keep in mind it is preseason and can't criticize too much, but we can still always constructive criticism always. And it's going to be an eventful week. It's going to be a week of full training and lots of links to Barcelona. Obviously, Bartomeu came out with an interview before the game saying that, you know, he was surprised about the 20,000 signatures, about, you know, all this other stuff behind the scenes, about Ricky Puig as well. Coleman right now is doing his post-match press conference, and maybe we'll talk about that in the next Barcelona news reaction to the next transfer video. And I think that's it for me today. Hopefully we get the result against Villarreal, because again, then Villarreal are 2 games into La Liga, and they're fit and they're ready to go, and obviously they're a top team coached by Unai Emery, and it's gonna be difficult. See you guys next time on the channel. We're gonna be having maybe 2 uploads before maybe 2 or 3 uploads before the game against Villarreal, and I'll see you guys then. Take care. Alright, make sure you like, comment, and hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and Forza Barca.